Ribollitta, Tuscan white bean and kale soup. Thanks. So good. Let's make some. This is a great soup to make on a nice cold day, or maybe you just want a light lunch with maybe a sandwich, which is what I'm about to make with this. But this soup is great. The options that you have are endless that you can add to it. But right now, what I'm doing, I'm sauteing one medium leek that I've already diced up using the white and the light green part only. I have one medium carrot, and I also have 2 celery ribs that I diced also. And I'm just going to soften them up and let them saute for about 8 to 10 minutes over medium heat. Next, I'm going to add 4 garlic cloves that I've finely just chopped up. I'm going to add them into that. And then I'm also going to take half a teaspoon of red chili flakes. And I'm just going to stir it up in there and let it saute till you begin to smell that aroma. Let me tell you, this chili pepper was burning my throat. It was so strong. It seems like the longer I've had these red chili flakes, look like the hotter and more spicier it gets. But it was burning my throat, but I think it would add a nice little touch, and it kind of brings up the flavor of this soup. Next, I'm adding in cherry tomatoes. This is great. And we're going to cook this for about 3 to 5 minutes. Stirring occasionally, and just into those tomatoes, that tomato begins to break down, and all of that sweetness, as you can see. Look at that. As you can see, I've transferred from the skillet over to my larger pot, and now I've added a half a tablespoon of thyme and a half a tablespoon of rosemary. You see me putting in 2 cans of cannellini beans, drained and rinsed. And I'm also going to add 6 cups of stock. Now, the recipe calls for vegetable stock, but I'm going to use chicken stock. I wanted the more deeper, robust taste of the chicken stock. But by all means, if you're on a plant-based diet, use the vegetable stock. The spices will work just great with that vegetable stock. So no worries, it will still have flavor. So I'm just stirring up all those spices, and I'm going to put it on the heat for about 15 minutes and let it simmer with the lid on, and just let it sit there and let those flavors and all those spices intermingle together. Okay, our soup has been cooking for 15 minutes, and let's just give it a stir. Look at that. Oh, wow. It smells great. Look at all of those beautiful colors. So right now we're going to take 1 bunch of kale, stems removed. Then we're going to put that kale in there. And if you like me, I love it, so I added a little bit more. But we're going to just take that kale and just put it in there, and we're going to let it cook. Put the lid back on, and we're just going to let it cook for about another 5 minutes. Look at that. That is beautiful. I also added just a smidgen of ginger. I chopped up some ginger root, and I added that in there, and also a little bit of lemon juice just to brighten up the flavor and bring it up. But oh my, look at that. Look at that. That is one more beautiful soup. It is gorgeous. Look at all those different colors, the brightness. It's a whole rainbow in there. I love it. Nice and warm. All the beautiful colors of the rainbow. So let's continue to cook till it wilts down. As we can see, the kale have wilted down a little bit. Let's get this steam. Relax here. And so now I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of fresh parsley. But I have dried, so I did like maybe half of that. I don't know. I don't want to dry. It's a little bit more stronger than using the fresh. So let's give it a stir in there. And you can season with salt and pepper. So this is the finished product. Isn't that beautiful? That is a beautiful tea. Beautiful color, beautiful soup. Why did I say tea? There, the kale, you have the carrots, you have the leeks, you have the cannellini beans, you have cherry tomatoes in there. I put a smidgen of ginger, a little bit drop of lemon juice, because the red pepper kind of had a little spicy. I don't know, but red pepper flakes. So if you're sick, It's just a nice cold day, or just something, because I'm gonna make sandwiches with this. Like I have tuna sandwiches, and trying a new combination with the Wassa crisp bread, since my daughter came home and talked about Joe and the Juice from New York and their famous Tunacado sandwiches right now. And they have this imported bread, which you can't find here, but I did find some crisp bread. You've probably seen Wassa crisp bread in the store, so we're gonna try that. I'll come back and show you what it looks like, but look at the soup though. Look at that. Wow. And it tastes glorious. Okay, Ribollitta, Tuscan, Kale, and white bean soup. Okay, this is the Wassa crisp bread, sourdough Swedish style. See there? Now, I haven't been to Joe and the Juice, but my daughters have been in New York, and so they bragged so much about this sandwich that I was like, okay, I just happened to be in the store and I saw this. Now, I know this is not the bread that Joe and the Juice have. I know that you have to get it imported, okay? I know that. And I know this is not it. But this is a crisp bread. But since I made my Tuscan soup, the Ribollitta, I wanted to do the sandwiches, so I thought I would just buy some of this just to see what it tastes like, okay? And we're gonna put tuna on these, and also, let me show you what else I got here. I also have some veggies that I cut up, some tomatoes, I have some green leaf lettuce, some red onions, some pickle slices, and I have avocado. Now, their sandwich only comes with avocados, right, Tamar? And tomatoes, correct? And so, but I thought I would add these little extras to it. So, but we're going to see what it tastes like. Okay, that's the Wassa crisp bread. So, a little tuna on there. Y'all know I'm always experimenting. It looks yummy, yummy. Let's put some more. Yeah, and how about, let's see, got some green leafy lettuce, but that's a little much. Green leaf lettuce. Let's put 2 slices of tomatoes on there. How about a pickle slice? Look at there. Some red onions. Onion lovers. And last but not least, let's put some avocado. My favorite. In there. I'll add some salt. Just a little salt on there. I have Himalayan salt in the tuna, so I don't want to add too much. But it's nothing like black pepper on the tuna. And there's a piece of crisp bread. Look at that. Yummy, yummy. So that's the sandwich. And you can see the layers of it on the side. Doesn't it look good? Now it's more like a cracker, like I said, y'all. It's not really like we'll see. All right, so I'm going to plug up the soup. Okay, this is the finished product. Guys, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? There you go. Y'all saw me add the parsley. I'm telling you, it has a really great flavor. You can kind of just play with this soup. As you see, when I make the soups, I always say that you can add whatever you want to add and make it your own. I like the flavor that was in this. Like I said, it does not call for lemon juice, but I just put a smidgen of it in there and just a little bit of a smidgen of ginger, because I just love ginger. And yeah, and so there you go. So I'm gonna plate this up. And get all those goodies in there. Look at there. So good. And there you have it. This is a nice hearty soup, so you guys can make this. You will love it. As I said, you can make it your own and add what you want to add to it. And I did make the nice tuna sandwiches that I'll show you. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you for watching the Regina Perkins Show. You guys, make sure you hit the notification bell so you'll know when I upload a new video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know if there are any recipes you would like for me to try. I'm always up game on trying new recipes, especially international recipes that are not made in the U.S. So thank you guys for watching. Peace out. Have a blessed day. Thank you.